this video, we're going to look at using an AP or a GP to solve certain practical problems. So our first example is example 1. So Peter starts a new job earning €22,000 per year. His salary increases by 450 each year. How much is Peter earning after 6 years? So we'll take a look at that example and make a note of the key things. So Peter starts earning, so at the beginning Peter is earning €22,000. So he's earning €22,000 at the start. And each year he has an increment of €450 per year. So effectively 450 is being added to his salary each year. So we can look at this like an AP. It's not compounding, it's just adding 450 to his salary each year. So it's an AP where A equals 22,000 and D equals 450. And the question is, how much will he have after 6 years? So after 6 years, we can take a look at U6. So it's A 22,000 plus n minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5 times 450. And we can calculate that. So we have 22,000 plus 5 times 450. And after 6 years, Peter's salary will be €24,250. Okay, so that's a simple practical problem using an AP. We'll take a look at another example. Okay, in example 2, a potter takes 10 minutes to shape their first bowl. With practice, they can shape each subsequent bowl 0.98 times faster than the previous one. So write down the nth term of the GP, and we're given 10, 9.8, 9.604, etc. Write down an expression for the time taken to shape n bowls, and then the final part, how many bowls have they completed after 2 hours. So we'll have a look first of all at the first part. Now we're told that the potter takes 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, 10 is the first term, and each subsequent bowl will take 0.98 times faster. So the second term we're given is 9.8, and then the third term is 9.604. So this is a GP, and we have A equals 10, we have R is 9.8 divided by 10, or it's given to us as 0.98. Now we're looking for a nth term, an expression for the nth term. So the nth term can be given as UN equals A times 0.98 to the power of n minus 1. Now that is sufficient as an expression for UN. It could be simplified, however in this case we'll just leave it as it is. That's part 1, the nth term. Part 2, we were asked to find an expression for the time taken to shape n balls. So the time taken to shape n balls will be Sn. So the sum of the number of minutes for each ball is Sn. So Sn is a 10 on 1 minus r, 0.98 to the power of n, all divided by 1 minus r. So r is 1 minus 0.98. Or in fact, r is, 1 minus 0.98. Now we can simplify this somewhat by looking at the denominator, and the denominator simplifies down to 0.02, so we can say 10 on 1 minus 0.98 to the power of n over 0.02. Now if I divide 10 by 0.02, I will end up with 5,000. Just double check that to be sure. $500. Now, am I correct? Am I just one? Okay, so it's 500,000. Okay, so we have 500 times 1 minus 0.98 to the power of n. So that is our expression for the sum Sn. Now in the final part of this problem, we are asked how many bowls have they completed after 2 hours. So if we look at Sn, in this case, Sn will be 2 hours. So I'm going to say our expression for Sn from part 2 is 500 times 1 minus 0.98 to the power of n. We're going to set that equal to 2 hours. Now I think I'll convert that into minutes. 60 hours, so 120 minutes. And I've now got a problem where I have an unknown n in the power. I'm going to simplify that, and we will need to use our logarithms when we simplified it down. So divide out by the 500, I've got 1 minus 0.98 to the power of n equals 12 over 50 is 6 over 25. And I can rearrange this, so what I want is 1 let me order that. So I've got 6 over 25, I'm just going to reverse the order, equals 1 minus 0.98 to the power of n. So what I'm looking for is 0.98 to the power of n on the left equals 1 minus 6 over 25. So 0.98 to the power of n equals 19 over 25. Now, this is the point where we will need to use logarithms, and we'll be doing this in later lessons. So when the unknown is in the power, I can find the unknown by taking ln of both sides. So ln of 0.98 raised to the power of n equals ln of 19 over 25. And I'm then going to bring the power n down using my logarithm rules. So I have ln of 0.98 n times ln 0.98 equals ln 19 over 25. And the final step before I take out the calculator is n equals. So ln 19 over 25 divided by ln of 0.98. And I'll take the calculator to do this, and we have ln 19 over 25. I'll just close my brackets, and that is divided by ln of 0.98, and just be careful that I look at my screen, make sure my brackets are closed and everything is good to go. So finally we have 13.58. So the potter will have completed 13 after 2 hours. They'll in fact be working on the 14th one, but the final correct answer is 13. N equals 13. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.